Hey, the other day I was thinking that there's a good hiker tip that I could pass on. A lot of hikers like to use the smart water bottles for a lot of reasons. One of them is that the Sawyer will actually screw on it, so you can use one as a dirty bottle, if you will, and squeeze into your mouth. You can drink right from it. That's what this little pop top is. Little sports pop top will allow you to do. Or squeeze into another bottle, for example. Most of most people use the Sawyer bottles that come with it. I prefer the Evernew. The Evernew comes out of Japan, and it takes a little while to get it if you're going to order one. You give yourself 2 weeks to get one. But they are a much higher quality than the bag that comes with the Sawyer, and it's clear, and so you can see a little more if you've got sediment and things in there, because you do need to back flush the Sawyers on occasion. Now most people with the minis usually give up on them eventually. The Squeeze, which is what you see here, is about an ounce more. It's 3 ounces instead of 2 ounces, but the flow rate on it is so much nicer. Now with this particular Sawyer, one thing that's very important, you see that little washer in there? If you lose that, you might as well just throw this thing away. Okay, so you want to guard that. One of the things that I do is when I'm done using this, I wrap my Evernew bag around it, and I put it in just a Ziploc bag, and I put this in down. Okay, so that if it decides to fall out, it's going to fall out into that bag. Now, last year, one of the things that really annoyed me, and I don't know why I didn't figure this out, when you go to squeeze the water into here, okay, you notice that it fits pretty snug. Okay, it's actually very, very snug. Okay, very, very snug. Well, one of the problems with that is as you're squeezing water in and the bottle is filling up, it's displacing the air, but the air doesn't have any place to go, and so it starts to compress. Okay, and in that process then it slows the flow of the water into the bottle. So what you end up having to do is you end up having to pull this up a little bit. Okay, you pull it up, see how that rocks? So you're kind of just on the edge here, or you're down a little bit and you hear it bubbling. Well, what happens is sometimes you're not on a level surface, and as you're trying to break that seal, your bottle falls over and your water starts spilling out. Very irritating. So then you end up having to put the bottle between your feet, and then you're bending over and it hurts your back. Well, this year, for some reason, I just thought, well, you know what? I need to vent that air somehow. And so I just took my pocket knife and I cut two little notches. I just cut those little notches in there. Now I could just stick it down in there and push it all the way down in, and it forms a good seal in that it won't. It'll help me not knock the bottle over, but yet the air vents out, and so the flow rate stays high. I fill the bottle as fast as it wants to, and I have less of a chance of knocking it over because I'm not sitting here trying to break that air seal as it's filling up. And it's just how it happens to be just these smart water bottles are about the right size they're almost a perfect match, but you need to have that little bit of an air relief there, and it's easy to do with a knife. Anyway, so that's my little trail tip, my little trail hack, if you will, for the Evernew, if you're using it with smart water bottles to fill them. All right.